Hello children, welcome back to the mathematics class again. So today again I am here with an interesting topic of mathematics. Before starting the topic, let me tell you a short story. There were two friends and they were walking towards their school. They were going to their school and discussing about the distance from their school to their home. Tina says that her home is 12 kilometers far away from the school. And she says it is about 10 kilometers far away, same as Rohit's house is 17 kilometers far from the school, and he said my house is about 20 kilometers far away from the school. So what is this? In what terms they are talking? Yes, they are rounding the numbers to the nearest place. So children, when we round off a number, we give the approximate number rather than the exact value. It gives a value of the number which is very close to the actual value. So I hope you have guessed now that today's topic is rounding off the numbers. Rounding off the number is very simple. It is like numbers can be rounded off to the nearest 10, nearest 1000, nearest 100, nearest thousands, and so on. So today in our video we are going to discuss that how to round off the number to the nearest 10. So let us see some numbers here, some values here which I have written on the board. I have a number 36. So for this, before starting the topic, let me tell you some interesting facts. So for doing this topic, I have categorized the number from 0 to 9 in two categories, that is weak numbers. Weak numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Strong numbers. Strong numbers are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what are the facts related to these weak numbers and strong number? As you can see, weak number means it has low power. They have less value and they have low power. Same as in strong numbers. In strong numbers, the numbers are strong and they have more power to push the another number. We will see this in this while doing these questions. So as we are talking about to the nearest 10. So nearest 10 means we are rounding, we have to make these given numbers to the multiples of 10, like in terms of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. So these are the multiples of 10 and we are going to convert these given numbers in terms of these numbers. So how we are going to do it? Let's see. I have a number, the first number is 36 and we are rounding off to the nearest 10. That means let me find out what is the value at the tens place. So we all know children, as we have done already the place value chart. So it is ones and tens. So I am going to underline the number which is at the tens place. So this is the number which we are going to round off. So for this, first of all, I have to take the number which is just after this number at the right side and I am going to circle this. Why I am doing circle? Because this number, the circled number, we have to see that whether it belongs to the weak numbers category or the strong numbers category. So 6 is what? Yes, it's a strong number. That means it has a power to push this 3 to the next number. So what is the next number of 3? Yes, it's 4. And as 6 has given its all power to 3, so this number will become 0 as we have to make the numbers in terms of the multiples of 10. Next number is 64. Again we need to count ones, tens. 6 is at the tens place and we will circle the number just at the right side of this number, that is 4. Now children, let us see, 4 is a weak number or the strong number? Yes, it's the weak number. So weak number no power or less power, so it will not be able to push it. So the same 6 will remain 6 as because 4 has not pushed 6. So, and 4 at place of ones we are going to put the 0 as we are making in terms of, yes, multiples of 10. So 64 will be rounded off to 60. Next number 95. 95 and 9 is at the tens place, and this we are going to circle. And 5 belongs to which category, children? Yes, it's a strong number again. So 5 is going to push 9 to the next number. The next number is 10. Very nice. And instead of 5, in place of 5, we are going to write down one more 0. So 95, if we write down 95 in the round off to the nearest 10, it will become 100. I hope, children, this is clear to you. The 2-digit number are clear to you. What if we have 3 digits number? That means if we are doing round off to the nearest 10, but we have 3 digits number or more than 3 digit number. Let us see. If I have a number 426, so again, no need to worry, children. Again we are going to count and we are going to mark the tens place as we are doing the nearest 10. So ones and tens, 2 is at tens place, and again we are going to circle the next number adjacent towards the right side. 6 belongs to strong number category. So 6 is going to push 2 and it will shift to the next number. What is the next number? Yes, 3 is the next number, and instead of 6 we are going to write down 0. But children, what will happen to this 4? Yes, you're right. 4 will remain same as 430. That means 426, if we round off to the nearest 10, it will become 430. Let us see with one more example. I have 235. So in this one, again we are going to, yes, count the numbers with the place value ones and tens. 3 is at tens place. And I'm going to circle this number, that is 5, which is from the strong number family. Then this 5 is powerful, and this 5 is going to push 3 to the next number, that is 4, of course. And instead of this 5 we have 0. 2, yes, 2 will remain same. So we have the rounded number as 240. 235 will become 240. Now let us see how to round off the numbers to the nearest 100. Children, let me write down the multiples of 100. That those are 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900 and 1000. So this is what, these are the multiples of 100. Why I have written here? So that it will be more easier to understand that what we are going to make the given number. We are going to make the given number in the multiples of 100. Let us see how. Suppose I have few example here. Let me write down 423, 772, 556. So I have these three numbers. Let us see how we are going to round off these numbers to the nearest 100 value. So children, in the tens part, in the tens video, we have counted as we are doing the round off to the nearest 10 we were doing. So that time we have seen the number which is at the tens place. So similarly, as we are rounding off to the nearest 100, so here we are going to identify the number which is at the 100 place. So what is at the 100 place? It's ones, tens and hundred. So I'm going to underline this number which is at the 100 place, and I'm going to circle the number which is next to the 100 place, that is at the tens place. So now again the strong and weak number concept. 2, weak number, very good. So 2 is a weak number, and we know that weak number is not that much powerful that it can't push the number to the next value. So that means this number 4 is going to remain 4 itself, and we are rounding up to the nearest 100. That means these two digits will become 0 and 0. So that means if we are going to round off the number 423, we will get the answer as 400. 400? Yes, it's the multiple of 100. Let us move to the next number. The next number is 772. Again, we have to identify the number at the 100 place. Ones, tens, 100. And we are going to circle the number which is next to the number at the right side, that is 7. And 7 belongs to the strong numbers. Strong numbers? Strong number is that number which has the power to push this number to the next value, that is, it is 7. So it is going to push 7 to the next number, that is 8. Yes, 7 will become 8, and again the next two numbers will become 0 and 0. So 772, if we are going to round off to the nearest 100, it will become 800, of course. Next number, ones, tens, hundreds, and we are going to circle this 5. 5 belongs to, yes, it belongs to the strong numbers. So it is going to push this 5 to the next value, that is 6, and these two numbers will become 0 and 0. Got it? The similar concept will apply here as well. As we are doing to the nearest 1000, we have to see the multiples of 1000, that are 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000, 5000, and so on. So let me take examples which we are going to round off to the nearest 1000. So I am taking a 4-digit number, that is 5, 6, 2, 9. One more number, 7, 3, 2, 5. Okay, let us see these two examples first, and then we'll move further. So as we have discussed in the nearest tens and nearest 100, what we have observed, kid, that if we are rounding up any number to the nearest 10 value, so that time we are identifying the number which is at the tens place. Similarly, when we are doing with the hundreds, nearest 100, so that time we were identifying the number which is at the hundreds place. So yes, you have guessed correct that now we are going to see the digit which is at the 1000 place, as we are rounding up the numbers to the 1000 place value. So in this number, let us count. Yes, kids, you can speak after me. Ones, tens, 100 and 1000. So this 5 is at 1000 place, and we are going to circle this number, that is 6. And as 6 belongs to the strong number family, it is powerful, and it will shift this number to the, or it will push this number to the next number. That is, what is the next number of 5? Yes, it's 6. So it will become 6, and these three numbers will become 0, 0, 0. So you can see 6000 is the multiple of 1000. So it is absolutely correct. Let us see this one. Ones, tens, 100, 1000. And we are going to circle this 3 over here. 3 is the weak number, so it won't able to push 7 to the next number. So 7 will remain 7. And these three numbers, yes, they will become 0, 0 and 0. So 7325, if we are going to round off to the nearest 1000, it will become the 1000, 7000 as the multiple of 1000. It is clear? So children, I hope you all have understood this topic, rounding of the numbers to the nearest 10 we have done in the previous video, and today we have solved to the nearest 100 and to the nearest 1000. I hope children you like this video and you understand the topic well. Let us meet in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Stay safe, stay at home. Take care.